morning, everyone. Silence is not the absence of words. It is the presence of wisdom. In our fast-pacing world where everyone rushes to express their thoughts, mastering the art of silence is a transformative skill. There are moments when silence speaks louder than words and carries a wisdom that can change the course of our lives. And yet silence can also become the warrior that transforms the lives of those around us. Imagine being in a heated argument. The natural instinct is to defend or retaliate, but choosing silence in such moments often prevents the situation from escalating. Silence is not about surrendering. It's about choosing peace over conflict and wisdom over impulse. In sensitive situations, such as dealing with someone who is grieving or sharing personal struggles, silence becomes an act of compassion. Words are not always necessary to show support. A listening ear or a comforting presence can often communicate more than any phrase could. Silence is also vital when you are unsure of all the facts. Speaking without clarity can lead to misunderstandings or hurt feelings. Instead, silence gives you the space to reflect and respond thoughtfully. This is especially important in professional settings, where impulsive words can have long-term consequences. Furthermore, silence is a powerful tool for self-reflection. It allows you to process emotions, identify priorities, and make decisions aligned with your goals. In moments of quiet, you gain clarity about who you are and what truly matters. It's in these moments that transformation begins. By learning to be silent in the right situations, you not only protect your own peace, but also cultivate healthier relationships. It's a way to show respect, gain insight, and maintain control over your emotions. Silence is not a weakness, it's a strength that speaks volumes about your character. And also, when you choose silence, it speaks volumes about your character. Let us embrace the power of silence and use it wisely. It is in our quiet moments that we truly grow, connect, and transform. Silence is often misunderstood as a passive or weak response, but in reality, it is one of the most powerful tools for wisdom and communication. When we choose to be silent, we create space for thoughtfulness, emotional regulation, and deeper understanding. In a world where quick reactions are often celebrated, silence allows us to step back, assess the situation, and act with purpose rather than impulse. It is not the absence of response, it is the presence of deliberate intention. In many situations, silence can prevent unnecessary conflict and preserve relationships. Imagine being in a heated argument or disagreement. When emotions are running high, words spoken in haste or anger can cause lasting damage. By remaining silent, you avoid contributing to the chaos and give yourself time to cool down. This pause creates an opportunity for thoughtful dialogue later, once emotions have settled. Silence in such moments is not about conceding, but about maintaining control and fostering resolution. Additionally, silence is a sign of emotional intelligence and maturity. It reflects your ability to manage your reactions and prioritize long-term outcomes over temporary satisfaction. When you refrain from speaking out of frustration or defensiveness, you demonstrate self-respect, a trait that earns respect and trust. Silence can also encourage others to reflect on their actions. When you don't react immediately, people often have time to consider their behavior, leading to more meaningful resolutions. Silence is also a critical tool in understanding others. In conversations, particularly those that are sensitive or emotionally charged, listening rather than speaking can reveal much more than words. People feel heard and valued when they have the space to express themselves without interruption. By staying silent, you not only learn more about others' perspectives, but also build stronger connections based on empathy and trust. Silence becomes an active form of communication, showing that you prioritize understanding over winning a conversation. Moreover, silence allows for introspection and personal growth. In moments of quiet, we can reflect on our own emotions, thoughts, and actions, This self-awareness is essential for making better decisions and improving our relationships. For example, if someone criticizes you or challenges your ideas, responding in silence gives you a chance to consider whether the feedback is valid. Instead of reacting defensively, you can use the silence to assess the situation and determine the most constructive response. So, in professional settings, silence can be an invaluable strategy. When presented with questions or challenges, taking a moment of silence before responding conveys thoughtfulness and confidence. It shows that you are considering your words carefully rather than speaking impulsively. This measured approach not only enhances your credibility, but also ensures that your message is clear and impactful. Lastly, silence teaches us the importance of patience. In a culture that values speed and immediacy, silence reminds us that some of the most meaningful responses require time. It gives us the opportunity to choose our battles wisely and focus on what truly matters. Silence can be a moment of gathering strength, gaining perspective, and preparing for the next step. In every aspect of life, personal, professional, or emotional, silence is a powerful ally. It helps us navigate challenges with grace, deepen our understanding of others, and make decisions that align with our values. By embracing the wisdom of silence, we empower ourselves to live more intentional and fulfilling lives. Recognizing situations where silence is the best response is a vital skill that can significantly impact personal and professional relationships. While it might feel counterintuitive to remain silent in a world that values constant communication, there are specific moments when choosing silence over speaking is an act of wisdom and strength. Understanding when to hold back words requires self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and an appreciation for the power of restraint. One such situation is during heightened emotional states. Whether you or the other party involved is experiencing anger, frustration, or sadness, speaking impulsively often leads to regret. Words spoken in moments of intense emotion can escalate conflicts, create misunderstandings, and damage trust. Silence in these situations serves as a buffer. It allows emotions to settle, preventing impulsive reactions that could worsen the situation. Instead of fueling the fire, silence creates a space for reflection and a more thoughtful resolution later. Silence is also crucial when the conversation involves sensitive topics such as criticism or personal challenges. If someone shares their struggles or insecurities, jumping in with opinions or solutions might come across as dismissive, even if your intentions are good. In these moments, silence can be a form of support. It shows that you are fully present and focused on what the other person is expressing. This act of listening without interruption creates an environment of trust and validation, making the other person feel seen and understood. Another situation where silence proves invaluable is when you lack complete information. Speaking without knowing all the facts can lead to miscommunication or unintended consequences. By choosing silence, you demonstrate patience and a willingness to wait for clarity. This approach is especially important in professional settings where premature comments can affect reputations and outcomes. For example, in a meeting or negotiation, remaining silent while others speak allows you to gather information, observe dynamics, and formulate a well-informed response. Silence, in this case, becomes a tool for strategy and composure. Silence is equally important when dealing with negative or toxic individuals. Engaging with someone who constantly seeks conflict or thrives on negativity can be draining and unproductive. By choosing not to respond to provocative comments or actions, you protect your peace and energy. Silence here is not about avoidance, but about prioritizing your mental well-being and refusing to be drawn into unnecessary drama. Social situations often present moments where silence is the wiser choice. For instance, in a group setting, interrupting others or dominating the conversation can come across as disrespectful. Choosing to listen instead fosters a sense of collaboration and respect among participants. Silence shows that you value others' input and are open to diverse perspectives, enhancing your ability to build meaningful connection. In moments of failure or disappointment, silence can also serve as a period of reflection and recovery. Instead of rushing to explain or justify, taking a moment of quiet allows you to process the experience and learn from it. Silence gives you the time to plan your next steps without external pressure, ensuring that your response is thoughtful and intentional. Recognizing these moments and choosing silence over words is not about passivity or fear of confrontation. It is about understanding the power of restraint and the value of thoughtful action. Silence, when used wisely, strengthens relationships, preserves dignity, and creates opportunities for growth and understanding. It is a skill that enhances every aspect of life, enabling you to navigate challenges with wisdom and grace. Mastering the art of silence is a skill that not only enhances interpersonal relationships, but also serves as a powerful tool for personal growth. Silence, often underestimated, can create opportunities for introspection, learning, and resilience. In a fast-pacing world filled with constant noise and endless distractions, the ability to retreat into silence provides clarity and strength that is difficult to achieve otherwise. It allows individuals to focus inward, gain insight into their emotions and thoughts, and emerge stronger and more self-aware. One of the most transformative benefits of silence is self-reflection. Taking time to sit in silence, even for a few minutes a day, allows you to examine your thoughts, actions, and decisions. In moments of quiet, you can assess whether your actions align with your goals and values. Silence creates a mental space where you can identify patterns, recognize areas for improvement, and celebrate progress. This process of introspection fosters a deeper understanding of yourself, empowering you to make decisions with greater confidence and purpose. Silence also serves as a shield against external negativity. Life is filled with challenges, criticisms, and opinions from others, which can easily cloud judgment or shake confidence. By stepping back and embracing silence, you create a boundary between yourself and the external noise. This separation helps you to process criticism constructively, discern between helpful feedback and unnecessary negativity, and avoid overreacting to situations that don't warrant your energy. Silence strengthens your emotional resilience, enabling you to face life's ups and downs with a calm and focused mindset. In addition, silence promotes creativity and problem solving. When you step away from distractions and allow your mind to wander in silence, your brain is free to explore new ideas and perspectives. This mental state, often referred to as creative silence, is where many of the best ideas are born. Whether you're brainstorming for a project, solving a complex issue, or seeking inspiration, silence provides the fertile ground for innovative thinking. It allows you to connect dots you might not have noticed amidst the noise, leading to solutions and insights that can transform your approach to challenges. And so today, I'll explain to you how you can become. Furthermore, silence helps in stress management and emotional regulation. The constant demands of daily life can be overwhelming, leaving little room for relaxation or clarity. In these moments, silence acts as a reset button, giving your mind and body a chance to recalibrate. Practices like meditation or simply sitting quietly can reduce stress, lower anxiety, and improve overall well-being. Silence enables you to tune into your breath, ground yourself in the present, and release tension, providing a sense of peace and balance. Finally, silence builds inner strength by fostering discipline and mindfulness. Choosing to remain silent in situations where it would be easy to react impulsively requires a high degree of self-control. It's a conscious decision to prioritize long-term outcomes over immediate gratification. This discipline strengthens your character and prepares you to handle more significant challenges with grace and composure. Over time, the practice of intentional silence cultivates mindfulness, helping you stay present and focused no matter the circumstances. Incorporating moments of silence into your daily life is not about withdrawing from the world, but about finding strength within. It's about creating space for growth, understanding, and peace. By embracing silence as a tool for introspection, resilience, and creativity, you equip yourself to navigate life with greater wisdom, confidence, and purpose.